Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
One of the key wickets would have been Kane Williamson. He was. We were talking on Cricbuzz Combox, Harsha. It was a very eventful Combox where we had the moment we were about to finish, there was an appeal against him. He took the review. There was an inside edge, and then he hits a 4 and a 6, and we're saying, okay, Williamson's here, New Zealand are fine.
I know, but it's a little thing sometimes. Even with the no balls, they were not quite able to get away. I have a feeling the surface was not made for free stroking batting, and the one thing that could go in New Zealand's favor is if they have pace off bowlers, if there's still something in the track you can get stuck in, then maybe they can extend this. But this is just not enough.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. The two no balls, we remember, Joy, and they had impact players on strike. The second time, there was Glenn Phillips on strike, and here you're thinking, okay, his innings hasn't kicked off. He's the kind of player on a different track who would have smoked it for 6 and said, okay, now watch me.
No, absolutely. And some of them, how he came back with an absolutely perfect Yorker in one of them, and in the single in the other. 2 runs of 2 free hits is something that you don't see in a game very often. 2 no balls you don't see that often now, but 2 runs of 2 free hits is just amazing. And I think that's what the fielding. That was never the strength of Pakistan. Pakistan has never been regarded as a great fielding side, and the fielding today was pretty much up to par. I mean, the fielding was very good at places, average at places, but it never looked poor. And Pakistan has so often in the past let themselves down in field. So there are huge changes out here. Those are things that are really encouraging for them. And if their batting unit, knits together even at close to what their bowling unit has done, then this is a formidable side, very formidable side. Because it's very difficult to judge the batting unit just on the basis of one performance.
Yeah, a couple of slip-ups. You saw one from Asif Ali, which was routine going through his legs. But that run-out by Hassan Ali almost rewarded him with an extra over after that, because he still had leaked a few runs. But it's not the kind you normally see from them. It's the kind you see from a Ravindra Jadeja.
But he's a fantastic athlete, though. Hassan Ali is an all-round cricketer, and I think he's going to benefit from the fact that people will try and attack him, because you may not be able to attack any of the others. So that creates an opportunity for Hassan Ali. But yeah, that run out was fantastic. But I know what Joy is saying. We used to see a lot of that before. So there's something about this Pakistan side. The only thing I mean, from their point of view, they'd like to get stretched a little bit today. If I was sitting as a Pakistan fan, as a Pakistan supporter, I'd like them to win 4 wickets down, so that they're getting stretched a little bit. If they win 9 wickets again, then it means the middle order is not getting exposed. Exactly what was happening to India in the Champions Trophies at the 2019 World Cup. 4, 5, 6 were just not getting enough tough game time. And after this game, they're unlikely to, other than the game against Afghanistan, which is a good bowling side, they're unlikely to get a tough game again. So if I was a Pakistan fan, I actually like my team to win, but I'd like my team to be 30 for 1, 50 for 2, 70 for 3, and then take it from there.
I mean, we all tend to think like that, not just from Pakistan's perspective. When it happens to India, we keep talking about, as Harsha referred to, Joy, that 2019 World Cup, that if only numbers 4, 5 and 6 realized they were actually
number 4
come
again.
before the
number 4
semi-final. But I'm not sure fans, Joy, see it like that. I mean, if you asked a hardcore Pakistan fan, he'd be like, no, we want another 10-wicket win. Thank you very much. Number 3, Fakhar Zaman is going to sit and forget what he has to do.
No, but whenever I think of Pakistani fitness, I just, the things that of course, social media is so big now. I just think of the meme of that Pakistani spectator, that interview with him afterwards and what their diet is. And I think it's fantastic that in 2 years, the players have turned it around. They look fit, active, hungry to win. And I'm really happy for them. Now, if only some of their ex-cricketers would shut up, I'd really get behind this side.
But this is their best format. So bowling was never an issue. The arrival of Babar Azam has changed everything, because otherwise you had someone else opening the batting. There was never a great opening combination there. The arrival of the maturing of Babar Azam into a world-class player has made this difference.